Today's the day! The kids have gone back to school. I'm pretending not to be this excited about it, but I really am. It's the first day that I've had the house to myself in approximately 6 weeks. And I thought I would celebrate by finally filming a house tour because I had the impetus to clean the entire house, which never happens. So everything is actually tidy all at once. In fairness, I cleaned the bottom floor of the house today. Everything else was done at the weekend just because I was kind of in one of those moods. I think it's the change of the season, or at least the change of the month. September, I'm like full of energy. And I thought I would finally film this video. Now, it's not perfect. It's not show home ready. It's not Pinterestable or whatever you would call it. But this is like the cleanest you're gonna find it. So let's have a little look. We're in the kitchen right now. Perfect example. I meant to clean that off the chalkboard. I actually painted this chalkboard because I kept getting loads of splashback from when we were doing the pots. So like whether it be the washing up or other stuff, there was always stuff. I was having to kind of repaint that all the time because I couldn't kind of clean off all the splashes. So I painted the chalkboard and I'm really happy with it. And then we actually already have this, which is like a glass chalkboard. So it's magnetic, it's really cool. But yeah, this is the kitchen over here. These tiles you will see elsewhere in the house and they're an absolute nightmare to keep clean. Another reason that I had to film this right now because they are super shiny. And as soon as you start walking on them, or the dogs, the kids, nightmare, absolute nightmare. Do not choose these tiles if you have the option. So this kind of like an overview. We've got the MacBook, or the iMac rather, there, which is not even plugged in. The idea was that Ella could do her homework there. She never did. And it's just kind of stayed there. So this is the kitchen area. And then the way that this house is laid out, it was supposed to be open plan. And if you've seen my previous vlogs in here, you may be wondering where these doors have come from. Well, we actually had them built in because we bought this house with my parents, so that's actually their living space. It was all open plan. After a while, we realised that it was going to be a lot better for us to have it separated because we couldn't use the kitchen without feeling like we were in their living room, and it was not so great. So we ended up putting these in, so they haven't lost the light of the open plan feel because we've had these kind of translucent panels put in, which to be fair are not great. This is like a film that the builder puts on the glass and it's not amazing, it needs to be fixed. But the doors themselves are great. And through there is kind of their living space. If you want to see what it actually looks like through there, I will link that empty house tour, but I'm not going to be taking you through there because it's not my space and I don't think it's appropriate. Also through there is the utility, which I don't know if you can hear in the background. There is a spinning washing machine, so I'm not taking you there either because it is an absolute bomb site. It's washing day after the school holidays, so I'm not going to be doing a tour of a miniature room. But we'll go out in the garden afterwards. I'm just going to whiz you through the rest of the bottom floor first. So through this door right here, is the hallway. Stairs, average stairs, miniature borrower door. Don't know what that's all about, we've never looked through it. And then you've got the downstairs toilet, which, again, very briefly, I'll take you in because it's a downstairs toilet. How exciting can it be? Hello. What I did do was put this unit in there from IKEA. I'm obsessed with these units, which you'll see in a second. Partly for storage, but partly because it gave us kind of something to lean things against. So this is kind of a storage room for us. We do have some pictures in here of my dad's. And then we keep like the ironing board, cleaning supplies and stuff. Not very exciting. And then by the front door, we've got our rechargeable cordless Dyson thing. What is the word? Is it just called a cordless Hoover? You know what I'm talking about. Could not live without, absolutely love. This is a unit that my dad brought from their old house. We've got one upstairs as well. I don't know where it was from. I'm gonna say probably B&Q, but we've just got some like knickknacks and some photos on there. And then you go into our living room, which I told you, obsessed with those Kallax units from IKEA. Because we initially didn't have that kitchen space as a separate space, I really did jam a lot of furniture in here that maybe we wouldn't necessarily need now. For example, I've got a whole dining table. It's a small one, but a dining table back there. We used to have 4 chairs around it. Now we've just got 2. The kids use it, we occasionally use it, I'll often work at it. But if we had that separate kitchen area where I could feel like, for example, when the kids came home from school, if I wanted to sit them down and give them their dinner, I didn't want to do it there because it was basically encroaching on my mum and dad's space. Not that they would have said that, but just how I felt. So that's why I originally put that in there. The kids do use it a lot. We watch TV while they're eating and all that stuff. But that's probably why we've got more furniture in here than we perhaps needed to. What else is in here that's interesting? Okay, this thing along here, this IKEA picture, IKEA, I'm sorry. It's going to be a lot of IKEA. These picture rails are actually two, or rather this picture rail, are actually two picture rails from IKEA that I put together. I know. It looks like one, right? I'm the worst. Anything where it comes to like drilling, putting things up, I love giving it a go, but I get so frustrated. I hate measuring things. This I felt like I genuinely needed an award. I was really proud of myself for putting that up. But I wish I had two of them, and now I daren't put the other one up because that went so well. I know I'm going to screw it up, and then I'm going to end up with like polyfill holes all over the above of it. It's just not going to be great. So I have frames in there that are from B&Q, and I'm going to take you up close. I do have something that's not quite worked out as like a placeholder for the pictures. So I wanted really large pictures to go in here, but they were really expensive. Prints in a large size, I think it's an A3 size, were pretty pricey. So I put these in first. I printed it off 2 A4 sheets. It took forever to try and size it right and get it so that you couldn't tell the join. Like with that one, it's not so bad, but slowly they've fallen. And so I've got 2 crooked ones and I need to replace them with, I just need to bite the bullet and actually pay for the prints, don't I? Casual plug, that actually is from my print shop, which is literally just, I sell little prints that you can print off and put in frames yourself, and I will link it below. These are my Erin Condren diaries, and this is how you know it's September, because this is when I get most excited about these. If you are interested in these kind of diaries, because they are pretty expensive, especially in the UK, where you have to pay a decent amount for postage and potentially you have to pay for customs charges as well. By the way, my last custom charges, which was for that one on top, was £14. The best time to get it is Black Friday. I'll probably do a little post about that nearer the time. The plants, I think the large eucalyptus one is from Tesco not that long ago, and the little ones are from B&Q, but that was ages ago. The lamp is years old from Asda. So going back to this strange dining table in the middle of a living room, all IKEA. Oh no, that's not true. I used to have an IKEA table. This is from Next. Actually wouldn't recommend it because it's really wobbly. Can you tell how wobbly that is? Or am I wobbling the camera too much? It just is. It's not a sturdy table. That being said, I did put it together. And IKEA chairs. This blue sofa is from Next. I don't know if they still make the sofa. I can't remember the style, but the velvet is in Admiral's blue. And this down here, this coffee table is the word I'm looking for, is actually a nest of tables. I'll show you the other one. And it's from IKEA. I've just spray painted it gold and put some like marble sticky back plastic stuff on the bottom. Also from Next, this sofa, and possibly past its best. I think it's probably about time we recovered those seats because they are seriously losing colour, and those cushions are from H&M. These pictures were actually in our bedroom, I think, in our last house. I think they're ones I took in New York. That suit jacket is not there for any particular reason. I took it out of a Primark bag. It's also got a really cute shirt in there, and it's just lived there ever since. I haven't put it in his bedroom yet. I think we're gonna take it on holiday with us. He just loves the suit jacket. I don't remember where that plant's from. It might be Primark. That little letterboard is definitely from Primark. The mirrors from the range. The hydrangeas. Who knew you could get cut hydrangeas? Marks and Spencer's, thank you very much. Sheepskin rug is from IKEA, and this is a giant footstool. The weird pattern you see on it is because I've just cleaned it. Hang on. There you go. Let's pretend that never happened. See, this is one annoying thing about the living room being where it is. People walk past all the time. Especially when I want to film in here. I've just closed the window. It's kind of awkward because people will walk past. The light is great when I sit right there. But yeah, it's super awkward. And people tend to like to stare in, which is kind of annoying. I've got 2 tension rods up here because again, I didn't trust myself actually putting anything up on. I thought maybe at some point we might get blinds or shutters, so I didn't want to do anything permanent. So I've got 2 tension rods, and I've got, come on now, stop being so dark. Don't think I can figure out how to not make it dark. The inside one I got from TK Maxx. I can't remember what the brand was. And I think these are actually from, I want to say they're from H&M, but I think they're from IKEA. And then I've just got 2 tension rods laid at the top. This is a hub of activity, which proves that I didn't really do a great job of tidying up for this particular video. I've just got all kinds of stuff on there. Some sunglasses, I've just got some nail polish stuff. Basically, I just got the house to myself quite last minute today, and I was in the middle of painting my nails. So I've stopped that. I've stopped drinking my energy drink and my water rather, eating my Ferrero Rochers, and picked up the camera. So yeah, we've kind of like left me in the middle of things. But I've got some candles, my little air diffuser or scent diffuser thing, some sunglasses, just essentials. And then I've got that corkboard because I'm thinking, in theory, now, start of the school year, fresh start, giving it another go, trying to be organised. When the kids bring things home, we'll pin them to them. But we probably won't. And it will probably end up going somewhere else in the house, and then we'll never see the letters. We'll never remember when it's non-uniform day, and I'll probably just slide back into terrible parenting. So that is one of the nest of tables. It's like, that goes with that. It's like it's an odd nest of tables, but you can get it from IKEA and it's really inexpensive. And that's a footstool that in theory was supposed to be the same colour as this sofa, but we bought it separately from Next, both from Next, but they clearly are not the same colour. Annoying. Then we've got a basket under there that's got some blankets in it. That's kind of it. That's the living room. Oh, also these units, super useful. We haven't got a tremendous amount of storage in the house. This is storing most of my things. So all my tech stuff, anything I need for blogging, I've got makeup and stuff in these things. It is very, very useful. Great storage, and I think it looks relatively neat. If you are not a very neat and tidy person, this is a really easy way to pretend that you are. This box is forever old, by the way. I think it's from House of Fraser, or maybe Debenhams. Debenhams? Oh, that's so funny. I used to work at Debenhams years ago, and when Ella was little, she thought it was called Debenhams. I think it was really cute. And lastly, my Marilyn picture, which used to live at the top of my stairs in our old house. And then we're going to the top of the stairs. The bathroom. I've got so much stuff in here, including a can of Coke that I used, or drank, last night in the bath that apparently decided should live in here. This is basically some of my stuff, some of Milo's stuff, just stuff. This is a unit that I got from TK Maxx. In fact, hang on, if I put it around that way, it looks even tidier, doesn't it? These are those same picture rails that I showed you from downstairs, but they're the short ones. You can see I made an error in judgment here, because clearly the bottom shelf is not low enough to actually be able to put very much on it. So yeah, that's not ideal. Also, there's so many wires and things. I've got one of those beepers. You know those things that tell you whether or not it's safe to drill? It beeps everywhere. So this was one of the only places I could put that. I actually bought that to go in our bedroom and not so much. So yeah, just, you know, over bath shower rather, that whole situation. Sink. These marble things are from Primark. I showed you those in a video not that long ago. This is also from Primark, the picture and the frame. This is a terrible shelf that I bought from B&Q when we first moved in. Floating shelves, not easy to hang. Then on the back of the door, we've got 1,000 towels, a bra, some random clothes that I haven't put away. I was pretty pleased with myself being able to put these two things on the wall. But this, no matter how many times I measured, is this central to the towel rail? No, it's not, ladies and gentlemen, no, it's not. What? Why not? I can't tell you the frustration I had. I wanted to tear it off the wall. I can't believe I've not yet. At some point I'm going to get a larger one, but right now. So moving on, out of the bathroom. This is Mum and Dad's room. They've got an ensuite, which again I'm not going to go into. This is a piece of wallpaper from B&Q that I put in a frame. It's pretty Pinterest, right? It's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. That stole from someone else, I can't remember who. This is one of those units that I showed you from downstairs. Haven't decided what to do with it yet because this area up here gets so cluttered. It has like towels hanging on it, there's washing. I don't like to put things on there because I feel like it's, as soon as anything else is there, it's so cluttered. It just makes it look really, really messy. So I'm thinking I might get some boxes, something that looks neat but is usable storage, because right now it is just a radiator cover, which is not great. These boxes down here have got some bedding in them, and the laundry basket on top is basically mine and Ella's laundry basket. And then this, look at my fabulous outfit today. This is just super comfy, guys. This is the mirror that I bought for Instagram. Let's be honest, that's why I bought this mirror. It's from IKEA. That is a picture from TK Maxx, which I love. And this unit here is also from IKEA, but was horrible to put up. In fact, you can see under there's some polyfiller situation going on. I think I'm just going to need to get legs for it because it will not stay flush to this wall. But I mean, it looks cute in theory. In theory, it looks cute. And I keep some basic makeup and stuff in there so that I can get ready in the morning with a decent window without bothering anyone. Here is Ella's room, which has recently been completely changed around. I'm just going to show you a quick once around because there's really nothing to see. She hasn't even seen it like this yet. We had a teenage drama situation. This is, I don't even remember where I got that from, maybe TK Maxx. They clearly need separating out a little bit. But I went through everything in her room and was like, right, that's it. I had a mummy moment. The bedding and the pillow in there are both from Primark. And I think that that canvas might be from the range or something, forever ago. One thing I really, really like about this house is this huge landing. It's really open, gorgeous, but it is usually full of washing. And then there is our room. This mirror up here, oh, we've had this forever. I think, I have no idea where I got this mirror from. Every single mirror needs cleaning, by the way. I haven't done that. That's one of those things I haven't done. But I thought it helped make this room, which is really quite small, feel a bit more spacious. We've got one mirror here, one mirror there, and then the window. And it doesn't feel tiny when we're in it, which we are right now. Does it feel tiny? I mean, it's pretty small. Made smaller by the fact that I've put massive wardrobes in here, which I do have a video about what is in these wardrobes, by the way. The fan went away, came back out again. It's got hot. This bed is from Wayfair. If I can remember, I'll try and link it, but I probably won't. These bedside tables are very, very narrow but full of storage. They're from the range, full of the things that you usually have on them. And then here I've got this. This is definitely from the range, not so long ago. I used to have this above our bed, but I thought this was a cute way to have things hanging. I've also got a suitcase down there because I've been putting Disney things in it. I've actually put screws here. I'm going to replace them with hooks at some point, but I was just giving it a go because I felt like when we were in bed at night, I didn't like that we were looking at loads of things on the door. It just felt messy, whereas there, something about putting them on the wall instead, I don't know, it makes me feel like it looks a little bit more put together. And then I've got the picture above. I just like it. And then I've got the TV on the wall, which again, another proud moment for me. And some fairy lights, because I am a basic blogger. I did have to move them around recently, so again, they're not exactly perfect, are they? And then on my bedside table, we've got a load of makeup stuff, or skincare stuff rather, and my watch charging unit, and my mug for my tea this morning. I've had to change the memory card about 14 times because I'm that disorganised. This summer has absolutely killed me, just here, there and everywhere. So right now I'm just going to go and see what is on all these memory cards because I kept deleting things and thinking, I don't think I've actually seen that before. So there's going to be a weird vlog coming up where it's like the never-ending vlog, the vlog of all vlogs. But I hope that you enjoyed, shall we shuffle this down a little bit? I hope that you enjoyed my little house tour. I don't think that I missed anything. I didn't show you Milo's room, which is a mess. I'll show you in a second, just quickly. I totally forgot about Milo's room. But yeah, this was so overdue. So I'm glad that I finally done it and I can just make a mess again. Right outside Milo's bedroom, we've got this area. And then in his room, Scalextric, bed with loads of things on it. Just stuff. Another one of these units with so many books, more toys, and then this big thing that I made this summer. It's just, and another chalkboard wall. Love it. It's just a lot. It's boys' room. And I realised I also didn't show you the garden. So this is the grill. This is all the washing that I'm drying right now. This is paving in progress. We're getting new grass and we are going to finish this paving over the winter time. This is my dad's like bar shed thing, which at some point I've shown you inside, I'm sure. This is the lazy spa with all the chemicals. See, again, not tidy. Have not prepared for this video at all, but this is an overview of the garden for you. And that is really it because my camera's blinking at me. This is a quick tour of the very messy utility. My camera's blinking at me because not only am I running out of space, but I'm also running out of battery. I promise to be a better vlogger and YouTuber in September, but thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos like this, and I will see you guys in the next one. Every time